Yeah, it was dope, man. I could, what I'm saying, I was just excited to hear them on there. Like just hearing they were going to do the record initially, I didn't really know what to expect. But then once I heard it, I just knew it was the one. Yeah, I knew that people would gravitate to it, and then the fans just took it to a whole nother level. So
I linked up with one of my homies. His name is Sims, and we were working over at French Montana's house actually, and I left him a pack of beats. I remember being back home. They were like, "Yo, we're gonna send this song to Chris," and I was like, "Okay, cool. You know how that goes." They're like, "Oh yeah, like, all right, you're gonna send it to Chris, like, that's cool." But then I remember him being like, "Oh yeah, like they cut the record and things start getting more serious once you start, getting your splits, split sheets and everything, and you hear the reference and you hear the project that's coming." That's coming soon. And so basically, yeah, it was really quick.
On my end, it was really nothing. It was just another loop I made. It was just another melody. I really wasn't thinking too much about it. I sent it to Kaniel, and then when he sent it back, it was like a whole different vibe from what I had imagined in the first place. And he really just took it another direction. That really what made the song. So
I kind of put like 3 songs together, to be honest. Like I said, a big inspiration of mine and everything is like, Mannie Fresh, New Orleans bounce. So I heard like the chords. I knew the chords were poppy enough and like R&B enough to be like a slower record, but for some reason I also just kept hearing in the back of my head the samples. So from there, I kind of just grabbed the chords, I put the sample underneath it, and it kind of like gave me a rhythm, and it really reminded me of sort of like a Leighton Green, Leave 'Em Alone, just like just like the way like the chords are structured. But like I said, I wanted to take it to another level. I wanted you to be able to like play the song in the car, like a feel good song, play in the strip club. Like I just wanted it to be a really like versatile song. So I'm happy that it took the direction that it did.
I started with this piano here, the dirty out of an expansion I have in Omnisphere. So I just started with the basic chords at first. They just go. And then really, just to add some character to the track and some movement, I just started adding chords on top of that. So that's where you get the second part. You get basically like the main hook. I know Kaniel took it down one from the original pitch that I had it at, and then it just goes into the main melody that we know now. Now I just sent it to Kaniel, he did the rest.
Yeah, Murphy started out with the keys, and I took it up, I think 6 BPM. Like I said, that's when I took the little sample chop and I pitched it to match the key. This little piece is the. So yeah, that sample's been used so many times, but I just feel like it was never used on like an R&B record like that. So I just wanted to put it on an R&B record and just see what it would do, And then yeah, for the most part, everything's pretty simple. It's just a running 2-step hi-hat. You got the kick coming in the 808. After I sent the record out and everything, they mixed it and took things up a little bit and turned things down a little bit. So that's something you can't really hear in the record now. Also, this choir piece. And yeah, that kind of just plays quietly in the back. But yeah, and then really this is the B section, which has this little piece of the sample too, but just in the verse. And I kind of just took the highs out of there, just really ducked it in there, kind of made it more for movement and just the bounce of the beat more than anything else. But yeah, more than anything, that's the bulk of the beat. The beat's actually pretty simple. It's only like, I think it's 14 layers with the tag. So it's really just, I think it's really just carried by what Murphy did in the keys and the sample piece. And after that, the drums are fairly simple. It's just following basically like, you know, the chords, and it's just running 2-step hi-hats and just going forward. So it's pretty straightforward, but it did the job. So I heard it about a week before it came out, and I remember just listening to it and being like, damn, you know, like it was just amazing that people kind of took it upon their own hands to make the song what it is, and the Go Crazy challenge and everything that came apart. But yeah, at the moment I was just so happy to have a song with Chris and then Thug, and
it was really a surprise. Like, I knew it was a dope record, but like every day I wake up, it's at a whole new level. It's breaking this record, it's doing this, it's going to a new height. This many people have heard it. So I mean, I'm just grateful that the record's doing what it's doing.
Like I said, at the time I was like pretty much homeless, you know. I was sleeping in my car in LA. I was staying at my homies' warehouses and stuff, or my friends' couches, and doing everything that I could. So I just really, really needed one. And like I said, I was texting Murphy, like, yeah, man, send me loops. And we had been meaning to work. So it's just like the way things worked out is definitely, it was a blessing, and it's interesting just the way things worked out for everybody.
Yeah, the timing was crazy because we both were really just looking for a song that was really going to change the game, and this song changed both our situations really. So now we're just, you know, working, trying to get that next one.
Mm-hmm.